Hey, Tom Rabbit! I hope you got this for your recording. Hey, YouTube out there. Tom Rabbit likes to record these. Hey, Tom Rabbit! So Thomas Huxley, who was Darwin's bulldog, defending the garbage theory of evolution, he coined the term agnostic because he didn't like the dichotomy of atheism versus theism. So he realized that he really couldn't defend his refusal to believe in God. So he says agnosticism simply means that a man shall not say he knows or believes that which he has no scientific grounds for professing to know or to believe. So Thomas Huxley, who introduced the word in the late 19th century, intended it to encompass not just what we ordinarily call knowledge, but belief as well. But interweb atheists, because they're so piss poor in their reasoning, want to come up with all sorts of Rube Goldberg ways of trying to understand language. Yeah. Are you saying that agnosticism only deals with knowledge or no knowledge?
It literally means without knowledge.
Well, Randy's saying he has his own definition.
Hold on a second. Who just said that?
Penis.
I did.
Okay, yeah, you're an idiot, okay? Because what you're doing is you're committing the etymological fallacy, okay?
What is that fallacy?
So it doesn't mean that?
It means words mean only what their etymological derivation is. That's a fallacy. Okay, words can and do change meaning through the course of human history, which anybody who studies history or language, that's a no-brainer. That's 101. Okay, and so the etymological meaning of a word can and does change over time. So appealing to etymology is foolishness. Okay.
So now, what do you think this other guy means when he uses the word?
I'm trying to find out, but you wanted to interrupt. Okay. You wanted to spout the etymological fallacy, but I had to correct you on that. Okay. Right? They want to talk about, well, I'm an agnostic atheist and someone else is a Gnostic atheist and some people are agnostic theists and some people are agnostic theists. I mean, it's just asinine listening to these people when they talk this way. Right?
You said earlier that language changes organically.
Yeah. But you see, in this case, language is not changing organically. They are purposely trying to bastardize a word that is the only word in the English language which designates the denial of God. And now they just want to make it mean that it is not the denial of God, that it is simply a state of non-committal or withholding judgment. Well, we already have a word in the English language in widespread use that covers that. That's called agnosticism. But they don't want to call themselves agnostics because it doesn't have the flavor of denying God, whereas atheism does have the historical and societal flavor of denying God. So they want to wear that label, which everybody recognizes as denying God, while they're going, but I'm not denying God, I just lack belief. Okay? And by the way,
tell me the word can't change organically.
Excuse me?
So the usage of the word can't change organically?
I didn't say it couldn't. But the fact of the matter is in the standard reference works, okay, unless the word actually changes organically, people who are trying to change the meaning of words for a political agenda, and I use the word political there in a wide, not a narrow way, okay, this is deceit. They don't, okay, first of all, when they say they lack belief, that's ambiguous. Everybody who denies the existence of God lacks belief in God. So when they tell me, oh, I just lack belief in God, I say, oh, so you're non-committal toward God? You withhold judgment? They go, yeah, that's right. So you withhold judgment about the existence or non-existence of God, but you've selected the only word in the English language which designates the denial of God? Really? And I'm not supposed to sit there and smell deception? And by the way, even intelligent atheists who have jumped in onto this issue recognize how foolish this is for internet atheists to do this. Jeffrey J. Louder of Internet Infidels and other smart atheists who recognize, even the Stanford Encyclopedia of Philosophy jumps on this. Okay, if theism is considered the proposition, okay, that God exists, okay, it's to be understood propositionally, whether or not we add ism on the end of it. Now, if atheism is supposed to be taken as just simply the psychological condition where one possesses a lack of belief, then atheism would be true because somebody possesses the psychological condition, and then somebody's a theist would possess the psychological condition of believing in God, and that would mean that atheism and theism would be true, which would be asinine. They're only doing it. They're only bastardizing the only word in the English language, which denotes the denial of God, so as to insulate themselves from having to defend what they really believe.
Yeah, I think you're confusing two things here. When you're talking about both of them being true, you're talking about the fact that one person doesn't believe in God and the other person does believe in God. Those can both be true at the same time.
Okay, so hold on a second. Hold on a second. Where are you on this perspective? Do you hold that God exists?
No.
Okay. So do you accept the definition that atheism is simply the psychological condition where one lacks a belief in God?
Yeah. I mean, that's okay, for me. I
good.
Then
okay, good. Now, okay, so I'm going to ask you to respond. Okay, theism is true. Do you accept that?
Well, define theism.
Okay. How would you define it?
Well, I'm asking you. You're a theist, right?
You just told me. No, you just told me. It doesn't matter how I'm defining it. You just told me.
It doesn't. So
that atheism. Please don't overtalk me. Please don't overtalk me. Please don't overtalk me. One with a stupid adolescent name. Okay. Now, you just told me that atheism is a psychological condition. It is a referencing the psychological condition of a particular belief, right?
Well, using big words isn't going to get you out of your mom's basement.
Okay, hey, and okay, so now you showed your true colors. Okay.
What? That I'm not 16. I live with my mom. Yeah, those are my true colors.
You're a true color. No, what you're showing is that and what I'm going to show you is introduce you to my duct tape.
Well, wait, what's a bad age?
There we go. How does that taste, little smart ass?
I was just wondering what the age was. Where it became bad.
Yeah, I should have known with a name like that. I shouldn't have been talking with that ass. Okay. Okay. Hold on a second, Mr. Peaness. When you grow up, find your retainers, and you maybe when you start shaving, then come and talk to me when you have an adult mindset.
Well, I'm 23. I'm gonna have to start using a retainer.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about him.
I know.
Retainers are actually good because that means that you actually spend money.
That's sarcasm, my
save
friend.
Your teeth.
Oh, come on. Let's be adults.
I don't take kindly that when somebody's making a pretense. Why are you ever talking me?
Sad about retainers. I am. So.
All right.
I always had good teeth, and now.
Okay. Hey, Randy. Make sure you don't have your retainer in when I duct tape you. Here, how's this, Randy?
I thought.
Yeah, there you go. How does that taste, Randy? Hey, listen, I don't mind people disagreeing with me. I don't mind people challenging me that my ideas or beliefs are false or unreasonable. But if you're going to show your little troll card, I'm going to show you my roll of red duct tape and tape your mouth shut. Okay? Because I am not going to put up with little snot-nosed little punks, right? Little teenagers trapped in adult bodies. Okay? You want to disagree with me? They're fine. You want to be a snide a-hole? Then you're going to get your mouth taped shut. By the way, did you get that, Tom Rabbit?